Okay, so today we've got the unboxing of the Razer Nabu 2015 version and also the Razer FireFly mouse mat, which is a Chroma compatible mouse mat. So I'll show you that in a minute once we get it unboxed. So as you can see, good tough packaging, stop things getting damaged. And here is the Nabu smart band. Just put that over there for the time being. And that's the FireFly. Okay, so the Razer FireFly, as you can see there, is a nice plain looking mouse mat. Doesn't not like pale colours or anything. Fits in well with pretty much any setup, especially as it has Chroma support. So you can see USB cable plugged in the top there, and you can change the lighting on the underglow of it to match whatever the rest of your Chroma setup is, or indeed any other RGB or even fixed color peripherals you may have. So there we go. On the back, got some little pictures of the unit with the different lighting settings there. And then you've got a little bit of a description of varying parts of the device. And over there, you can see to control it, you need the Synapse software, and that lets you set up the lighting configuration on it. And then you get, the same sort of descriptions in multiple languages across the bottom. And then a little pull tab thing to get the seal off, and a pair of little tabs there. Opened up, little foam padding strip in the top there. Is their classical little letter, but it's printed on this sort of semi-translucent paper. As you can see, the text shows through there. Actually, I think it might be. It feels partially like paper and partially like plastic, so not quite sure what that's made out of. And of course, here it is, the mouse mat. So big it fills the whole frame. But there you go. Rubberized surface on the bottom to stop it slipping around, and cable for connecting it in, because obviously it needs power, and for control as well, obviously. And here we get the little manual with little tiny bits of comments about how things are set up. Although there isn't really much to set up with a mouse mat, like where your serial number is to register it, things like that. And different quick options for the Chroma. And then that's pretty much it. It's got lots of languages in it, as per usual. And of course, as with Razer hardware products, you get the little Razer stickers. These are the Chroma ones because it's a Chroma product. Ah. So I'll put that back in this box, and then we'll move on to the Razer Nabu. I have to say, even the way they designed the packaging to hold it still and, protect it in transit's pretty good. But that's one side. And here's the Nabu Smart Band 2015 version. Got a lot of people saying online, like, what's this bit of plastic for here? And that is so you can put your wrist in it and see if that's the right fitting for your wrist. And you can see that you want it to fit, snugly, but not too tight around your wrist. So that's what that band is for. So you can just measure that. On the website, they give you some templates you can print out. And you print them out on an A4 sheet, full size, and then cut them out. And that's how you decide whether you need the small, medium, or the medium to large. So here's the front of the box and the side. There's the bottom. And of course, the back with the information on it. As you can see, I'm currently using the Razer Nabu X, and I got this as a sort of stopgap measure before I could get hold of one of these, because they were really hard to get hold of. But now they've re-released, 2015 version, and it's fully available. So I'll get it open. Let's look for any other sticks. So now it's just this little one here. Yep. Side of the box opens up. Okay, and this is the inner packaging, and there's the little plastic lid to the eject logo. It shows you how you open the box. Just open it up like that. Very nice presentation box, well made. And we've got the Nabu unit itself here, and in the front we have a little tray of bits. I'll just look at what those are first. Open it up. You get the little booklet, and it's also got a little Razer sticker in the back. This is one of the normal ones, because obviously Nabu isn't part of the Chroma line. And it would appear that the front of the book is actually, or is it just an extra tab? No, it's an extra tab. It's made out of this same sort of plastic paper translucent thing that like was on the FireFly. So that's that. And then there's just the little like quick guide. There's not much to it, obviously. So there we go. That's the package of documents. And you also get a little charging thing, very similar sort of end of connector to what is on the connection for the Nabu X, but obviously not the same. But the same sort of idea with the 2 pins and the little guide. This is what the end of the one for the Nabu X looks like versus what the connector for the Nabu looks like. Let me just get them to focus in. I can. There we go. See? With the little cutout there, Obviously they're different connectors, but the same sort of theory to them. And also there's this little adapter that changes it, changes the Nabu from being on sort of medium setting to being on small setting. Now I'm going to be using it as medium, but that's an option there if you need it, the band to be sort of slightly tight around your wrist. And here's the main star of the show, so to speak. This is the Nabu itself, and you've got the private message screen there. Actually feels like, yeah, it is this little sort of clip here. I think that's actually metal. It's quite, it is actually metal. It feels like it anyway, so it's pretty good. It feels, pretty good and sturdy as well. And so that people don't get confused, there's a little sticker in there says slide to unlatch. So you do that, and then it opens up, and you do that, and it actually has like a little magnetic catch in it, so it stays shut. So yeah, that's the Razer Nabu 2015 edition, and it looks really good. Seems to be well made, and well, that concludes this unboxing video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Catch you next time.